Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Consistency Killed the Fat. My name is Martina and I lost 100 pounds in 12 months, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the number one feeling you need to have every day to stop binge eating, okay? Sit down, take a seat, because it's going to shock you. I actually feel like the number one important feeling that you need to feel every day is Now, you know when you eat a delicious, banging, delectable, scrumptious meal and you're just like, that was good. And you get up from the table and you're slapping your lips and you're about to put your plate in the sink or do whatever you're gonna do, but you have that feeling of like, damn, that shit was banging. That was flames, that was fire. I loved the taste of that food. You need to have that feeling every single day. That is the feeling that is going to stop you from going back into your bad habits. It is very, very important to facilitate your own pleasure during the weight loss journey. A lot of people associate losing weight with cutting off like their pleasure, especially in terms of food. I feel uncomfortable saying the word pleasure that much, but especially in terms of food, people are just like, oh, you know, I don't want to eat chocolate, I don't want to eat crisps, I don't want to eat burgers, I don't want to eat these things. Like I've eaten too much of that, so what I'm going to eat is like plain rice and chicken and broccoli, or, you know, I'm not going to have this or I'm not going to have that. And it actually fucks them up, because all that happens is they're storing up all those daily smack your mamas all those daily feelings that they want to be feeling of like, I'm really fucking enjoying this meal is banging, it's giving me life. They're saving that up, and then eventually that desire to have that feeling of like om nom 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 is going to smack you in the face all at once, and you're going to binge. So what you need to do is plan for your pleasure. You need to factor in the fact that every single day you need to have at least one moment. I mean, it should be 3 moments, but whatever. But like at least one moment at a part of your meal where you are just really enjoying that food, because it's going to help you to stay consistent. The more you enjoy your food, the more delicious it is, the more delectable, the more seasonings and spices and just the tastier your food is, the less likely you are to binge. Now, I know that binging is not just about food being delicious. Binging is also about, you know, dealing with your emotions, using it to cope through, using food to cope or to get through the day. But it's really important that you enjoy your food, and a lot of us don't pay enough attention to that fact, and we kind of think we're going to become these new people who don't care about if food is delicious, and it's just not going to happen. So yeah, you also do need to take care of your mental, emotional, spiritual health. And once that is taken care of, or once you start to look at that, you do still need to eat food that you really enjoy. And that is different for different people. So for me, it's really evolved over time. So when I first started my journey, I wasn't even plant-based, because I was like, bitch, that just sounds like the ghetto to me right now. I don't want to do it. It sounds really hard. It doesn't sound enjoyable. I need to be able to eat foods that I really bloody enjoy. And at that time, the foods that made me go was like chicken salads, which sounds crazy because obviously chicken salad is something that people would feel is healthy, but to me, I didn't actually feel like chicken was a healthy thing to eat. And so to have it was like, ooh, it was like this little naughty, rude thing. And it was just very delicious to me. So it was something that I really enjoyed having Krispy Kremes, having McDonald's breakfast, things that made me feel like I'm getting to really enjoy my food whilst being in a deficit and still get to my goal. So I still had those foods that just really gave me a lot of pleasure and just made me enjoy the process. Then as I went on, I started to feel not so good with having all the animal products, and I switched over to being plant-based for I think like the next 7 months of my journey, and I just ate vegan food. I ate like vegan junk food, like fake chicken, fake this, fake that, and that was what gave me a lot of pleasure. You know, that gave me so much satisfaction. I always enjoyed my meals. I always felt like that was so delicious. I enjoyed my breakfast, lunch and dinner, bitch. I was like, ding ding, it's time for my meals. And I really enjoyed them, and I made sure that they were delicious and varied. And you know, some days I'd have a cooked breakfast and I'd have granola and yogurt, and I bought whatever I needed to buy. I was not stingy with myself. I was like, whatever you like, bitch, you can have whatever you like. I was like, because I needed to do that, because that was what was keeping me on job. Do you know what I mean? It was keeping me on pieced. The opposite of off piece, whatever the opposite of off pieced is, we was on pieced with them vegan foods. So yeah, then I went to another stage where I'm like, actually I want to eat even more healthy. I want to be plant-based. I want to have juices and smoothies. So then I started doing that. And within that, I did start to find myself wibbly wobbling because I wasn't getting that. So I had to then find the menus, the recipes, the things that gave me that feeling. And for me, that's things like date and banana and cocoa, like nice cream, or it's gonna sound like a lie, but I love green juice. Like I don't know, there's something about the like saltiness of the celery, and then the sweetness, and then just the freshness, like and the ginger, so that gives me something. And I really like veggies and olive oil. So it's just like, find the things that you really like, find the things that you really enjoy, and eat the fuck out of them. And then find new things, and your taste will change. Like, allow yourself to be guided by your own sense of pleasure when it comes to food. Don't see it as this like restrictive, oh my god, I'm in a calorie deficit, so I have to hate all my food. Like, no, think about what you really like eating. Just make it fucking smaller. Like people just do too much. Like by people, I do often mean me, but like in the beginning I'd be like, oh well, I can't have that because I don't have enough calories for this whole packet of crisps. And then I got into this new way of thinking where it's like, okay, well, have a quarter of the packet, have 10 grams. Like, it's weird. Like, just getting to taste the thing will just, I don't know, it will satisfy you. And you'll often feel like, oh, you're not going to be satisfied with something unless you're having a massive amount. But that's actually really not true. Having a small amount of something that you like is just as satisfying as having so much that it makes you feel sick. Who knew? Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of a roundabout video, but the main point is you have to enjoy your food. Like, it is a must. Like, I am doing these videos because I was trapped in the hole of binge eating and overeating and, you know, not fake dieting, but like fake dieting, you know, like pretending that I was going to do shit that I really wasn't trying to do. So the way that I got out of it was by lowering the bar and being like, look, I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to be a raw vegan. All I need to do is eat in a calorie deficit, and I'm going to enjoy my food. That is how I got myself out of it. And if you are trapped right now in cycles of binge eating, overeating, and you don't feel like you're in control of what you eat, I'm telling you, it's because what you're doing is you're saying, well, this is how I eat now, and this is how I'm going to have to eat to get to where I want to go. Don't do it. Don't do it, boo-boo. It's going to keep you stuck. What you need to do is go, this is how I eat now, so I'm going to make how I eat now fit my calorie deficit until I want to change the way I'm eating. And you might even never want to change the way you're eating. Maybe that's how you want to eat. Maybe the way you eat now is how you want to eat. I'm, you know, not your mama. Can't tell you how to eat. If you want to keep eating whatever BS you might be eating now, like, go ham. But if you want to make yourself smaller, if you want to lose weight within that paradigm, like, you just need to learn how to make that fit a calorie deficit. And that's what I did. Rather than having a whole Domino's large pizza to myself with chicken wings and cookies, I would have a personalized Domino's without the chicken wings or the cookies. You know, because that was 800 calories, for fuck's sake. And I had to make that fit into a 1600 calorie day. So it's about relearning. It's about understanding how to make the way that you enjoy eating fit your lifestyle. Also, if you have culturally specific foods that you enjoy to eat, do not stop eating them. Just cut them down. So if your mom or your dad or your parent, your caregiver, whoever, your family member, makes it in like massive portions or whatever, be like, chill, I'll serve myself, but like I'll still have those foods. Because, like, you know, if you enjoy your culturally specific foods today, you're not going to stop enjoying them tomorrow. If you want to eat your fried plantain or whatever, you keep doing that, but you do it in a way that still allows you to lose weight. So your pleasure is number one. Make that your goal. These are the two things that you need to give a shit about when you're trying to lose weight. Be in a calorie deficit, enjoy your food. You need that moment, you need that, you know, when you know it's good when you chewing and you eating. I mean, you know it's good when you singing and you eating. You want that feeling of where it's just like, you are enjoying your food, you're dancing around the kitchen, you're smacking your lips. That's how you want to feel about your food, your diet food. And you can feel like that. It's just about making the effort to ensure that your food is delicious, your food is the type of food that you like, and, you know, your food is going to really just give you that feeling of being satisfied. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Let me know what your favorite foods are to eat when you guys are in a calorie deficit. Give us some ideas. Let me know how you guys fit in your culture specific food, the foods that you love to eat at home, or that's from your culture. I'd love to know that as well, because it's just interesting to see how people maybe sometimes change it up, or maybe just have smaller portions. But yeah, comment down below. Obviously like, obviously subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I don't really know what you're doing. Subscribe. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye.